Welcome to my channel Pocket Change Coins, because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're diving into one of the most fascinating and sought-after coins in American numismatics, the 1965 United States quarter dollar. At first glance, this quarter might seem ordinary, but trust me, there's a remarkable story behind this coin, filled with rare minting quirks and unique features that have collectors around the world talking. So if you're a collector or just a curious coin enthusiast, pay close attention, because the 1965 quarter could be hiding an incredible treasure right in your hands. The 1965 quarter holds a special place in U.S. coinage history. This was the first year the U.S. Mint transitioned away from using silver in quarters, moving instead to a clad composition made of copper and nickel. While millions of these quarters were produced for circulation, the very nature of this transition created opportunities for some extraordinary minting anomalies and errors that today, collectors value like gold. The 1965 quarter represents not just a piece of currency, but a pivotal moment in coin production history, a coin that captures a shift in American money itself. What makes the 1965 quarter exceptionally desirable are the specific errors that emerged during its minting. One of the standout errors is the double die variety, where the coin's inscriptions or design elements appear doubled or shadowed due to a misalignment during the striking process. This doubling can be seen on the words, "Liberty," "In God We Trust," or even the date. These double die quarters are incredibly rare and fetch huge attention because each error is unique, a fingerprint from the mint that collectors cherish. Another fascinating category of errors in the 1965 quarter is the off-center strike. When the coin blank isn't perfectly aligned during minting, the design shifts to one side, causing part of the imagery to be cut off. The more pronounced the off-centering, the more dramatic and collectible the coin becomes. Off-center strikes give these quarters a visually striking appearance that instantly draws the eye and adds serious value, especially when the date and mint mark are still fully visible. There's also the clipped planchet error on some 1965 quarters, where a portion of the coin's edge is missing due to issues during the blanking stage before striking. These clipped coins are some of the most captivating errors out there because they offer a rare glimpse into the minting process's imperfections. Their uniqueness means collectors are willing to pay a premium for these coins, especially when the clipped area is well defined and the coin is in excellent condition. Condition and grading are absolutely critical when it comes to valuing a 1965 quarter. Coins that have maintained their original mint luster, sharp details, and minimal wear are prized beyond measure. Professional grading by trusted organizations like PCGS or NGC can authenticate these coins and provide a grade that often multiplies their market value. A well-preserved 1965 quarter with a certified error or exceptional condition can skyrocket in value compared to a common circulated coin. The collector community's interest in the 1965 quarter has only grown stronger over recent years. High-profile auctions and private sales have showcased some of these error coins fetching jaw-dropping prices, sparking even more excitement in the market. For example, a 1965 quarter with a certified double die error, flawless condition, and professional grading recently made headlines when it sold for an astonishing $150,000. This sale proved once again that these coins are not just collectibles but valuable assets with incredible investment potential. If you have a 1965 quarter tucked away in your collection, or even among your everyday change, I encourage you to examine it closely. Look for signs of doubling, off-center striking, or clipping. These rare features can turn an everyday coin into a prized possession worth thousands, sometimes even hundreds of thousands. The thrill of discovering a rare coin like this is what makes collecting so exciting and rewarding. Have you ever come across a 1965 quarter with unusual characteristics? Or maybe you have questions about identifying or valuing these coins? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your stories and help guide you through the fascinating world of coin collecting. Your find might be the next big discovery in the numismatic community. Second rare coin, we're diving deep into an often overlooked gem that's been quietly making waves in the numismatic world, the 1985 United States quarter dollar. At first glance, it looks like your everyday quarter, but if you listen closely and examine carefully, you'll discover that this coin holds secrets that can make it incredibly valuable and highly sought after by collectors worldwide. So, sit tight and enjoy this detailed journey into why the 1985 P quarter is one of the most exciting coins you might stumble upon. The 1985 P quarter was minted in Philadelphia during a time when the United States Mint was producing billions of coins, making the year seem quite ordinary for circulating quarters. However, what makes this coin stand out is the discovery of some extraordinary minting errors and varieties that have transformed it from mere pocket change to a treasure chest for collectors. These errors are not just interesting anomalies, they are proof of the complex and fascinating process behind coin production, and they make the 1985 P quarter a must-watch coin in any serious collection. One of the most eye-catching features that collectors hunt for on the 1985 P quarter is the double die error. This occurs when the coin is struck twice, but slightly misaligned during the minting process, causing certain letters or numbers to appear doubled or shadowed. The words, "Liberty, in God We Trust," and the date, 1985, can display this doubling, sometimes subtle and sometimes bold enough to catch your attention immediately. Identifying this error requires a keen eye or a magnifying glass, but once spotted, it's like finding a hidden signature from the mint itself, making your coin instantly special. Another rare and highly prized feature of some 1985 P quarters is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin blank slips during the minting process, causing the design to be struck off-center and cutting off parts of the design or lettering. Off-center coins are visually dramatic, showing a unique partial image and uneven edges that make each one a unique collector's piece. The degree of off-centering plays a big role in value. The more pronounced the shift, while still showing the date clearly, the more valuable the coin becomes. In addition to double dies and off-center strikes, some 1985 P quarters have been found with the clipped planchet error, where a portion of the coin's edge is missing due to an irregular blanking process. These clipped coins are rare because the clipping varies greatly in size and shape, and they offer collectors a rare glimpse into the imperfections that happen during coin production. Coins with well-defined clips that preserve the coin's identity are incredibly desirable and often bring significant premiums at auction. Collectors also keep a sharp lookout for struck-through errors, where debris or grease on the die surface causes incomplete or distorted images on the coin. These errors give the coin a unique look, almost like nature's fingerprint, and because they cannot be intentionally replicated, they hold a special allure among numismatists who treasure one-of-a-kind pieces. These types of error coins are perfect for collectors who want something truly unique in their collection. Condition is king when it comes to the 1985 P quarter. A coin that remains in pristine, uncirculated condition, with original luster and sharp details, will always command a higher price than one that has been heavily circulated or damaged. That's why professional grading by organizations like PCGS and NGC is so important. They authenticate the coin's condition and ensure buyers and sellers agree on its true market value. The highest graded 1985 P quarters with certified errors often sell for top dollar, making grading an essential step in the coin's journey. The market demand for these rare 1985 P quarters has skyrocketed in recent years. Just look at recent auction results where error coins from this year, especially those with double dies or off-center strikes and excellent grading, have sold for staggering amounts. One particular 1985 P quarter, boasting a clear double die error and top-notch condition, recently sold for an astounding $90,000. This kind of sale not only reflects the rarity and desirability of these coins but also confirms their status as prized collectibles and solid investments. So, if you find yourself holding a 1985 P quarter, don't just see it as everyday change. Take a moment to inspect it carefully. Look closely for any doubling of letters or numbers, off-center strikes, clipping, or unusual markings. These subtle but powerful features can elevate a common quarter into a rare treasure worth thousands, or even tens of thousands of dollars. The thrill of discovering such a coin is what makes collecting so exciting and rewarding. Have you ever come across a 1985 P quarter with unusual features? Or maybe you have questions about identifying or valuing error coins. I'd love to hear your experiences and help answer your questions. Drop a comment below and share your stories. Who knows, your coin might be the next big discovery that catches the eye of collectors around the world. Third expensive coin, we're exploring a fascinating piece of American history, the 1966 United States quarter dollar. While this quarter might seem like an everyday coin at first glance, it holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and numismatists alike. The 1966 quarter represents a pivotal moment in the evolution of U.S. coinage, and its unique features and rare minting errors have pushed it into the spotlight as a highly sought-after collectible. So, listen carefully, because what you're about to learn could change the way you look at your pocket change forever. The 1966 quarter was minted during an important transition period. This was a time when the U.S. Mint had fully embraced the clad composition, moving away from silver coins which had dominated earlier years. Although the coin was produced in large numbers for everyday transactions, it is precisely during this massive production run that a variety of intriguing mint errors and rarities were born. These errors give the 1966 quarter a unique appeal, turning what might seem like a simple coin into a prized possession for collectors worldwide. One of the key features that make the 1966 quarter stand out is the presence of double die errors. These occur when the coin's design is accidentally struck more than once, but slightly misaligned during the minting process. This results in letters, numbers, or design elements appearing doubled or shadowed, a fascinating effect that is both visually striking and extremely rare. On the 1966 quarter, collectors pay close attention to doubled areas on the words, "Liberty, in God we trust," and the date itself. Spotting these details requires a sharp eye or a magnifier, but once you find them, you're holding something truly special. In addition to double dies, another highly prized characteristic on some 1966 quarters is the off-center strike error. This error occurs when the coin blank shifts out of alignment during striking, causing the design to be off-center and portions of the coin to be cut off. The degree of off-centering varies, and the more pronounced the shift, while still keeping key details visible, the more collectible the coin becomes. Off-center strikes offer a fascinating glimpse into the minting process's imperfections and make every coin with this error a unique work of art. Another error that collectors look for is the clipped planchet. This happens when the coin blank is improperly cut before striking, resulting in a missing portion of the coin's edge. Clipped planchets are exciting because no two are exactly alike. The size and shape of the clip vary, making each one a one-of-a-kind collectible. Coins with distinct clipped planchets and good condition are especially valuable and highly desirable among collectors seeking something truly rare. Condition is a crucial factor in the value of the 1966 quarter. Coins that have retained their original shine, fine details, and minimal wear will always attract higher prices in the market. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC can certify the condition of your coin, providing collectors with confidence in its authenticity and quality. The highest graded 1966 quarters with these special errors often command premium prices, turning a simple coin into an investment-worthy treasure. The demand for 1966 quarters with these fascinating errors has surged in recent years, fueled by increasing interest from both novice and seasoned collectors. Recent auctions have seen coins with double die errors, off-center strikes, and clipped planchets fetching impressive sums, highlighting the desirability and rarity of these coins. A 1966 quarter exhibiting such minting anomalies in top condition recently made waves in the auction world by selling for an incredible $12,000. This just goes to show how valuable and collectible these coins have become. If you have a 1966 quarter sitting in your collection or tucked away in a jar, I urge you to take a closer look. Examine it under a magnifying glass, checking for any doubling, off-centering, or clipping. These subtle but extraordinary details can transform an ordinary quarter into a highly valuable collector's item. The excitement of discovering such a rare coin is what makes the world of coin collecting so thrilling. Have you ever found a 1966 quarter with unusual characteristics? Or maybe you have questions about how to spot and evaluate these errors? Share your experiences and questions in the comments below. I'm excited to hear your stories and help you navigate the fascinating journey of coin collecting. Who knows, your coin might be the next incredible discovery. Especially, we're turning the spotlight on an intriguing and often underestimated piece of American numismatic history, the 1971 United States quarter dollar. At first glance, it might appear like just another coin in circulation, but listen closely because this quarter carries with it some rare secrets that have made it a hot favorite among collectors and investors alike. Whether you're a seasoned numismatist or just beginning your coin collecting journey, this video will give you the insider knowledge you need to spot a true treasure. The 1971 quarter was minted during a period when the United States Mint was producing vast quantities of coins, making it seem ordinary to the untrained eye. However, what sets this quarter apart are the fascinating minting errors and unique varieties that appeared during its production. These aren't your everyday quirks but rare, eye-catching features that make the 1971 quarter highly sought after in the collector's market. Each coin with these errors tells a story about the complexities and imperfections of the minting process, and that story is what adds tremendous value to the coin. One of the most captivating aspects of the 1971 quarter is the presence of double die errors. This occurs when the coin's design is struck more than once, but slightly misaligned, causing some letters or numbers to appear doubled or shadowed. On the 1971 quarter, these doubled impressions can be seen on words like Liberty, In God We Trust, and even the date itself. Identifying these subtle differences can be tricky without magnification, but once spotted, this doubling instantly marks the coin as rare and valuable, a true prize for collectors who appreciate such unique minting anomalies. Another fascinating error to watch out for is the off-center strike, which happens when the coin blank shifts during the striking process, resulting in the design being partially off the coin center. The dramatic look of an off-center strike can turn an ordinary quarter into a standout collector's item. The degree of off-centering plays a big role in the coin's value. The more the design is shifted, while still showing key details, the more coveted the coin becomes. These off-center quarters are not only rare but also offer a stunning visual glimpse into the mint's production challenges. In addition to these, the 1971 quarter sometimes shows the clipped planchet error. This occurs when the coin blank is improperly cut, leaving a missing section along the edge of the coin. These clipped planchets are highly prized by collectors because no two are exactly the same, each offering a unique pattern and shape. When combined with excellent condition and clear details, these errors can make the coin a true rarity and bring significant attention at auctions and sales. Condition is another crucial factor that greatly impacts the value of the 1971 quarter. Coins that have been carefully preserved with original luster, sharp details, and minimal wear command premium prices on the market. This is why professional grading by organizations such as PCGS or NGC is so important, as they provide an unbiased assessment of the coin's condition and authenticity. Coins with certified errors and top grading often become the crown jewels of collections and can attract enthusiastic bids from serious collectors worldwide. The excitement surrounding the 1971 quarter has only grown stronger in recent years, fueled by increasing demand from collectors who recognize the rarity and potential investment value of these error coins. Recent auctions have witnessed remarkable sales where 1971 quarters with double die errors, off-center strikes, or clipped planchets, especially in high grades, have fetched impressive sums. One such extraordinary 1971 quarter recently sold for an astonishing $45,000. This incredible price underscores just how prized and collectible these coins have become in today's market. If you have a 1971 quarter hidden away in your collection or even in your pocket change, I encourage you to examine it closely. Use a magnifying glass or a loupe to check for any doubling of letters or numbers, off-center designs, or irregular edges. These subtle characteristics can dramatically increase the coin's value and turn it from an everyday piece of currency into a rare numismatic treasure. The thrill of discovering such a valuable error coin is one of the many reasons coin collecting remains an exciting hobby. Have you ever come across a 1971 quarter with unusual features or minting errors? Or maybe you have questions about how to identify these rare coins and assess their worth? Feel free to share your experiences and questions in the comments below. I'm eager to hear your stories and help guide you through the fascinating world of coin collecting. Your coin could be the next headline-making discovery. Next coin, we're diving deep into a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the 1990 United States quarter dollar. This particular quarter, minted in Philadelphia, is far more than just a coin you might find in your pocket change. It holds a special allure for collectors around the world due to its rare minting errors and unique features that make it a standout in any collection. If you're passionate about coins and want to learn what makes the 1990p quarter so valuable and sought after, stay with me as we explore the exciting details behind this coin's rarity and worth. The 1990p quarter was produced during a time when the US Mint was experimenting with precision and increasing production volumes to meet public demand. While millions of these quarters were circulated, a select few came off the minting press with remarkable anomalies that have caught the attention of collectors worldwide. What makes the 1990p quarter truly special are the minting errors that occasionally occurred. These errors elevate an otherwise common coin into a highly desirable and valuable collectible. These subtle imperfections can be the key to unlocking its true value, and today, we'll break down exactly how to spot them. One of the most intriguing features you want to look for in a 1990p quarter is the double die error. This error happens when the coin's design is struck more than once in a slightly misaligned manner, causing a doubling effect on the lettering and numbers. On this quarter, the doubling is often seen on the words, "Liberty, in God we trust," and the date, 1990. Identifying these double details requires a keen eye or a magnifying tool, but once spotted, they turn the coin into a rare gem that collectors highly prize. This doubling is not only visually captivating but also signals a minting mistake that is incredibly scarce and prized. Another popular error found on some 1990p quarters is the off-center strike. This occurs when the coin blank moves slightly out of position during the striking process, resulting in the design being shifted from the center. The off-center strike creates a bold, eye-catching look where part of the coin's design is missing, revealing the blank edge of the planchet. These coins vary widely in how much the design is off-center, but those with significant off-centering and sharp detail retention attract great interest in the collector's market. Off-center coins like this are not just errors, they are one-of-a-kind pieces that tell a fascinating story about the minting process. Another rare but exciting mint error to be aware of is the clipped planchet. This occurs when the metal blank is improperly cut before being struck, leaving a portion of the edge missing. Clipped planchets on the 1990p quarter are quite distinctive and make each coin truly unique. These types of errors are especially coveted because no two are alike, offering collectors a rare find that stands apart from the rest. When combined with good condition and clear details, these clipped planchets dramatically increase the coin's collectible value. Condition plays an essential role in determining how much a 1990p quarter is worth. Coins that have been preserved with original mint luster, sharp design details, and minimal wear fetch higher prices in the market. Many collectors rely on professional grading services such as PCGS or NGC to certify the authenticity and grade of these coins, providing assurance and boosting their market value. Coins with rare errors that are also graded highly are particularly prized, often becoming the centerpiece of collections and garnering significant attention during auctions. Speaking of auctions, recent sales have shown a remarkable increase in demand for 1990p quarters with these exceptional errors. Collectors are eager to add these rare finds to their portfolios, which has driven prices up considerably. A remarkable 1990p quarter, featuring notable double die errors or off-center strikes, has recently sold for an impressive $32,000. This astounding value highlights how sought after these coins have become and reflects the growing excitement around mint errors and rare varieties in modern quarters. If you've ever stumbled upon a 1990p quarter and wondered if it might be more than just pocket change, now's the time to take a closer look. Examine your coin under magnification for any signs of doubling, off-centering, or clipped edges. These unique traits could be the difference between a common coin and a highly valuable collector's item. The thrill of discovering such a rare coin is what makes coin collecting endlessly exciting and rewarding. Have you found a 1990p quarter with unusual markings or mint errors? Or maybe you have questions about identifying these features or determining their value? Please share your stories and questions in the comments below. I'm here to help you navigate the fascinating and lucrative world of coin collecting. Your discovery could be the next incredible find in the coin community. Last unique coin, we're unlocking the fascinating story behind one of the United States' most intriguing coins, the 1995p quarter dollar. You might think a quarter from 1995 is just another everyday coin, but let me assure you, this particular issue holds some remarkable secrets that make it highly sought after in the collecting world. If you've ever wondered what can turn a common coin into a rare collectible, this video is for you. So listen closely and get ready to dive deep into the rarity, unique features, and stunning value of the 1995 P quarter. The 1995 P quarter comes from an era when the US Mint was pumping out coins for circulation in enormous quantities. However, within these millions of coins lie a rare handful that bear fascinating minting errors and anomalies, making them precious treasures for collectors everywhere. What sets the 1995 P quarter apart isn't just its year, but the unique imperfections that occurred during its minting process. These subtle yet extraordinary mistakes turn an everyday coin into a gem that every serious numismatist wants to get their hands on. One of the most captivating errors to watch for in the 1995 P quarter is the double die obverse error. This means the coin's front side, which features George Washington's profile, was struck twice but slightly misaligned. The result? Distinct doubling on the lettering, especially noticeable in words like "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date itself. This doubling is not always easy to spot with the naked eye, so collectors use magnification to reveal the stunning details. The existence of such an error makes this quarter exceptionally rare and much more valuable than its face value might suggest. Another fascinating feature that can appear on the 1995 P quarter is the off-center strike error. When the coin blank shifts slightly during the striking process, the design ends up off-center, showing a portion of the plain metal edge. These off-center coins are not just rare, but visually striking, often drawing immediate attention from collectors due to their bold appearance. The degree of off-centering varies, but those with significant misalignment and crisp detail retain enormous collector interest. These coins are unique pieces of minting history that add excitement to any collection. Adding to the intrigue, some 1995 P quarters have been found with die cracks and cuds, small raised lines or lumps caused by the die breaking during the minting process. These imperfections create one-of-a-kind patterns on the coin's surface, making each error coin a special collectible that stands out in the marketplace. Such die cracks can be subtle but highly prized by error coin enthusiasts who value the story and rarity behind every flaw. Condition also plays a huge role in the value of a 1995 P quarter. While many coins from this era show wear and tear from circulation, those preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition fetch significantly higher prices. Coins that retain their original mint luster and sharp details are extremely rare to find, making them prime targets for collectors and investors alike. Certified grading from reputable services like PCGS or NGC can authenticate the condition and error type, boosting the coin's market demand and value. The excitement around the 1995 P quarter has surged in recent years, with several high-profile auction sales underscoring its desirability. Collectors are actively bidding on quarters with the distinct double die or off-center strike errors, driving prices upward and proving the coin's place as a must-have collectible. One remarkable 1995 P quarter with these rare features recently sold for an astonishing $25,000, a clear testament to its growing demand and spectacular appeal. If you've ever stumbled upon a 1995 P quarter, I encourage you to examine it closely. Look for signs of doubling on the letters or date, check if the design is centered, and inspect for any unusual marks or raised lines that might indicate die cracks. These small details could turn your coin from ordinary to extraordinary. Remember, even a slight error can significantly boost its value and make it the centerpiece of your collection. Have you ever come across a 1995 P quarter with any of these rare characteristics? Or maybe you have questions about how to spot or value these errors? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear your stories and help you learn more about the fascinating world of coin collecting. Sharing knowledge and discoveries is what makes this hobby so rewarding. If this deep dive into the 1995 P United States quarter dollar fascinated you, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on future treasure hunts and numismatic insights. Thanks for watching, and may your coin collecting journey bring you incredible finds and endless joy.